Notice how there's almost no activity around the swarm box anymore. I expect to be seeing a swarm of bees any second. Yep, there they are.
No way!
See, the nest box is completely, almost no activity right now. And now we hope they're gentle.
Leaving their way?
No, they don't care about us.
I don't want to get stung.
We'll walk over here.
No!
Just hold still, you're fine. Wow.
Whoa!
They're starting to find the nest box now. Slowly. You're fine. They're not mad, they're just looking for home.
Yeah, but I'm wearing black.
It's alright. If you get stung, just go down into the patio, you'll be fine.
Can I go down now?
Yeah,
Okay.
walk slowly.
Okay.
And more activity at the nest box. The air is getting noticeably thicker with bees as time goes on. And they've really found the nest box now. We should see them start bearding up on there. If it's a big enough swarm, they can't get in the hole fast enough. So they'll start piling up on the front of the box. We'll also see bees with their butts up in the air, spraying off their locator pheromone, saying, hey, here's home, here it is, come to us. I'll point those out when I see them. Right now they're still just trying to find home. The tree branches seem to be confusing them a little. Here you can see a bee starting, it just took off. I'm starting to see bees putting locator pheromone out, and the bees will really condense down then. The noise is incredible. They figured out it's down low now. Most of the congestion is right in front of me right now. Can't see it so well on the video. Bees landing on my face, my hands. If we back up a little, you can see there's quite a few bees finding the entrance now. Get out of their way. You can see them starting to pile up on the front of the entrance there. Looks like it's actually a decent sized swarm. in the air now. The camera doesn't show it too well, but there's almost no bees up there anymore. They've really located down right in front of the nest box now. This swarm we had been watching since Saturday it was. This is Monday. So at least 3 days they were hanging in a tree. This morning I started seeing activity when I got up at 6. And this is, it's about 1 o'clock right now. And the air out here is just getting thinner and thinner with bees. There's still a few over there. But yeah, when they started, we heard them coming from up above this tree, over that direction, and then we first saw them up in this white patch here. I think that's when the video started. And we're 6 minutes in now, and they've already, most of them have found this area. You can see the beard of bees starting to develop on the bottom of the box there. They're starting to hang off a little bit. Can't land fast enough. They're also landing on the tree there. Little bee friend on me. Camera won't focus. You can see the bees landing on our ferns here. And the cluster's really starting to get long over here. It's hard to see there. Let me see if I can go around and get a better shot of that. There you can see them hanging off the bottom. I'm just watching the entrance now, seeing if I can see the queen run in. See the large cluster of bees on the tree there. So they've mostly found it. Step back a ways, you'll see that 8 minutes in, the entire cluster of bees is up there now, and in the air, only a few stragglers. So they've condensed down to that area quite quickly, and I would expect in the next minute or two, I will see almost no activity in the air anymore as they start to smell locator pheromone and pile in. You can see them running straight in from on the front of the box there. If I get a little bit closer here, you can see bees like these with their butts up in the air. They're exposing a locator pheromone gland. It tells everybody where home is. Bees on the ferns are starting to leave. They've realized they're not at the right spot. These bees are very gentle typically. They're homeless. They have nothing to defend, so they really don't have an interest in hurting you. They're just here to find a new home. Little drone landed on me here. So even drones come with on the swarms. You can definitely see the lines of bees running down into the swarm trap here, down into the entrance. They must smell the queen in there. And this cluster of bees is running up over. It's not showing up on the video so well, but the top layer of bees is constantly running up at this point. It's just getting replaced so quickly that the beard is staying. See, at this point there's maybe only a dozen bees outside of the layer of the tree, and I can smell with my terrible human nose a lemony smell coming from the front of the box there. That locator pheromone I keep talking about has a lemony scent to it, like lemongrass oil, and I can smell that from here. That's how many bees are putting it off. Seems to be a fairly sizable swarm. Not a huge one, but we've definitely caught smaller. Right now I'm expecting 3 to 4 frames of coverage off of this swarm. We'll see. As far as what's in the box here, we have a couple frames of drawn comb from a dead out this winter. We have that in there. And then we spray some Swarm Commander in every 2 weeks to help them find it in the first place. Swarm Commander mimics that locator pheromone and helps the first bees find the location. And from there, just the size and all the characteristics of the box make for a perfect home. So if you can get the first scout in, they tend to like them pretty well and move the whole swarm in. So that's all that we have here. Just ratchet strapped to the tree. We'll come back later tonight once they've all moved in and all the scouts are back for the day, or sorry, all the foragers, and we'll staple a piece of screen across the entrance and then move these bees 2-3 miles away at least to keep them from coming back to this location. Now that they've picked this as their home, they're going to want to come back here. If you keep them too close, they'll just leave the other hive and abscond, it is, and come right back to this spot. So we got to move them far enough away that they can't do that. Yeah, these bees are extremely gentle. Very warm to the touch. But I can grab a handful of bees here. They like to cluster pretty good, so can't grab it and pull it off, but you can see they're thoroughly focused on getting a new home. They don't care about me whatsoever. Just shake those off. So yeah, now 15 minutes in, maybe a half dozen bees out there. The vast majority are already clustered on the box. And this will just take a couple more minutes for all these bees to run up in. But you've seen the most interesting part of this now. So, hope you enjoyed, and look forward to seeing you in our next video.